Game 5, don't let the scoreboard fool you. Not as close as the score might have seemed. I'm Abbey Mastracco. He's Jeff Miller. Jeff, let's talk about the bullpen first. Another blow up by Joe Blanton. Do you think maybe there's some fatigue going on in the bullpen right now? Dave Roberts kind of danced around the question when he was asked about it.
I think that's a very viable question, and there probably is. He set a record with using his bullpen during the regular season, as we've seen in the playoffs. He hasn't slowed down any. So I think it's a legitimate question, and I wouldn't doubt it. Joe Blanton was asked about that after, whether that's been his problem. He's throwing 2 bad sliders that have gone for home runs and cost the Dodgers 2 games, and he really didn't have an answer either. But I think it's a very good question, and my guess would be that it probably is starting to take its toll, and we're starting to see the unfortunate results of that for the Dodgers.
So we had a lot of guys dancing around on base tonight. They had some opportunities with some runners on. Only a couple stolen bases and not really anything that amounted to much. Do you think the Dodgers should have been a little bit more aggressive in some of those situations?
I thought they would be, and Roberts talked about that before the game, how he sort of indicated they would. And you saw it with Hernandez and Turner in particular early in the game, or they were dancing. That's a very good word for it. That's exactly what it was. And I thought I would have liked to seen them maybe try to steal another base or two, just to try to. And I don't know if you can rattle John Lester or not, but it would have been nice to see. And I would have liked to have seen them been a little more aggressive and done a little more than just kind of feign and the sort of this threatening that they did. I mean, they did steal a couple of bases, but I would have liked to have seen a more aggressive approach to that. Yes.
Okay, so I got a stat for you. So when tied 2-2 in a league championship series, the team that's lost Game 5, only 3 times has the team that's lost Game 5 come back to win the rest of the series. St. Louis did it twice, Atlanta did it once. But the Dodgers do have their best 2 pitchers left, Clayton Kershaw and Rich Hill. So who do you think the odds favor? Who you got?
I think everybody, I'm going to go with everybody and say the Cubs. I think the Dodgers have a really good chance with Kershaw, obviously, going in Game 6. But it's one of these situations where it's hard to imagine the Cubs losing 2 games in a row at home at this point. It's happened. It's happened to that team. If any team can do it, we know the Cubs can do it. But I would, at this point, like everybody, I think I would put my money, if I was going to bet on this, I would bet on the Cubs.
I think a lot of people are probably feeling you on that one. For more from Chicago, check out ocregister.com and dailynews.com. I'm Abbey Mastracco with Jeff Miller for the Southern California News Group.